What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Prize Books. Are you ready for the biggest, baddest, best format to see comics? Then you look no further than this one. This is the TASCHEN X-Men Volume 1. So this is a new release that just came out. We've had, of course, the Fantastic Four, if you remember that one. I believe the Avengers as well. And TASCHEN never disappoints. And the format on this, the build on this, the quality on this is definitely the top of the line. So here we go. Look at this big bad boy. Woo! Look at this one. Wow! Let me show you what it looks like. This is a standard Omni. This is the new Spider-Man Volume 4. Look at that. This is like maybe 3-4 inches. And easy, like 6 inches up here of difference. You know, if you don't have the shelves for this, this is not going to go on your shelf. This is going to be one of those pieces that people are going to come in and be like, whoa, what is that? Because you can't put it on the shelf. Like, unless you have some huge shelf to put it on. Most of the Omnis, like this one, as you see, like the IKEA ones, are not going to fit it. So just fair warning, if you buy that one, look how big this thing is compared to an Omni. Like, look how much more you get. And, you know, the pages, of course, are super thick, so you get to see what that looks like. Let's take a look again. The front, spine, and the back. Very, very cool. And just to show you, look, okay, Omni, obviously, I showed you an Omni. Let me show you what an Absolute looks like compared to it. I have my Absolute Dark Knights metal, death metal here. And as you can see, dwarfs it, of course. There, here you go, look. This thing is insanely big, so, you know, we don't get a lot of these. Or we haven't gotten a lot of titles for these, but this is the format, and I'm really glad that they're doing not the first ones like this. I hope that DC gets some of these because I would love to have some Batman stuff like this size. So let's go ahead and take a look at the book. All right, guys. So let's take a look at this bad boy. Whoa! I had to like reset the camera because it's so big. I have to put the camera further back for you guys to be able to enjoy that. So you know you'll see a little bit of me in there, but that's fine. Dang, this is bright. Wow. But, you know, this is the quality you want. Look at this. Famous First Edition, disc copy number 3889 of Marvel's Comic Library, X-Men Volume 1 from 1963 to 66. In a first printing of 5,000 copies, printed and bound in Italy, spring 2023. Wow. So these books are, you're getting one-of-a-kind books in the sense that basically what you see here, it kind of symbolizes what number you have. So you could probably just track that. There's 5,000 made of this, and you know, if you're a big fan of the X-Men, this would be great to have. Like I said, it's one of those books that you want to have as a centerpiece. Be like, whoa, what's this? Be like, you could proudly say, this is mine. I have number whatever. And you know, there's only 5,000 of these made, and I would say the value of these are worth it if you want to see. Basically, if you're a huge X-Men fan and want to see how it came out, it gives you, of course, like some of the introductions. But when you see the actual story, like they included all of the advertisement, and I always think that's so cool, especially for the TASCHEN covers or books, because you get to see like it takes you back in time. I would call this a look into the past and how, even the quality on this feels like the comic books. But super thick. Like I know you see the older comic books, it feels like that, but it's thicker. So you don't have to worry about these ripping. These are very thick pages. These are very nice. You do have some in here that are like, this one's more of a semi-gloss, and it tells you a little bit more of that. The covers, I think, are also like that, which are cool, but the actual reading of the stories is basically like you're reading the actual comic book. The pages feel like newspaper, like that old school comic style paper. Very, very cool. I like how it, like I said, it transports you back to the time of when you see these books in like the stands, and you get to enjoy the feel of it. You get to enjoy the nostalgia of just stepping back and reading these comic books when you were little. And I kind of think, in my perspective, you know, when you're a little kid, when you're reading comic books, they look so big in your hand. Like, you know, you think about it now and they're not that big compared to the books that we get. So seeing this in this style kind of puts it as if you were a little kid reading it. And I think that in itself is worth the experience of going back and seeing like these huge, amazing, colorful drawings in these big papers. And when you're a kid, it takes up all of your eyesight and you're just like, this is insanely cool. So you kind of relive that seeing this like this. This is really, really an experience, I would say. If you haven't seen any of these TASCHEN books, I definitely recommend you to get one, or maybe go to your local comic book store and get one. Just see it, and I doubt that you would not want to buy it when you see them. They're so cool. And like the stuff with the advertisements is so cool. I'm really glad they included in that so that you can see basically what kids were seeing, that shoe polish, stuff like that, like the encyclopedia. Whoa, get it all. There's other ones that I'll show you for like muscles and all that, and how comics were basically one of the best ways to advertise. See, look, stuff like this. Learn the accordion. What? Save up to half off. All of those things. That's included on there for you to enjoy that. Again, just like stepping back into time, seeing how the prices on this. 24 cents for a dress. What? A Christian, like, basically advertisement. Can you imagine something like that coming out right now? Like, it would just be like, what are you doing? That's like mind watching. Well, that's how it was before. With God, all things are possible. So it's like really cool seeing that sort of thing in the book. I'm glad they kept it in like this. Look at this. A dime. Brother, can you spare a dime so you can get muscular? What? Hey, bro, man. And then, of course, you got more over here. So seeing all of this is really cool. And then you get an amazing story, man, with the X-Men. And you get, some of the bigger stories when they interact with other superheroes. I'll show you when they interact with the Fantastic Four. There's some that they interact with the Avengers. There's one where they interact with, I think it's Canthor. That guy. So you get to see all of that. It includes, of course, a ribbon, so you can always mark your spot. I like that. And look at that. Yeah, this guy. What's his name? I forgot his name. Canthor, Conan, something like that. It's like a ripoff of Conan. This is really, really nice, guys. Look at this. Oh, here at last. The Mary Marvel bullpen page. Very cool. Look at that. Get your fishing, $12. Get your fishing reel. Can you imagine paying $12 for a fishing reel now? You would be getting it from, Asia somewhere, from Temu or something like that. And it breaks after you even cast it. Look at this advertisement. It's very nice. So yeah, some really nice stories on here. There's some of the characters like the Sentinels on there. I didn't know that they were even thought of back then. Look at this, a submarine for $6.98. Wow. Very cool. This is really, really nice. Like I said, the quality on this, the format, the build on this is I think the highest quality that you can think of. Like even the covers are that fabric, so it's not paper, it's like actual fabric. And again, it's just a showcase book that will definitely be like a centerpiece where people will be like, whoa, what's that? You tell them, oh, this is my book. It's numbered. It's different quality. It's the best, I would say, the quality. Look at that. Storylines and credits. It's very cool, but they include all that stuff. Khazar, his name is Khazar. Oh my God. There you go. Look, some of the drawings on that. This is nice. There you go. Wow. But yeah, even like this is that fabric. So you're getting, I would say, we don't get a lot of these, but when we do, these easily stand above and beyond any of the other books that we have, just on the size, on the quality, on the value, not monetary, but more like nostalgic, like you're stepping back in time, you're reading what kids would see whenever they opened this. So this is really cool. I'm always impressed with the TASCHEN books. Those are some of my favorites to review just because they're so big, they're so well made, and like I said, numbered, so you know what you're getting, what number you're getting, and that's always cool to have that little piece of memorabilia like this. Hope you guys enjoyed this view of it. Let me know if you're going to get it, and I will see you guys in the next one.